Hi, my name is Johan Klingberg, and today I will make an emerger. This fly developed ages and ages ago, nearly 30 years back. We had a youth club in Hökenså sport fishing where I normally have my fly fishing courses. And one of the kids, just after the course, came to me and asked me, Johan, could you just show me a quick Mayfly emerger? And I was looking around me and I had some bug yarn. And I was looking at it and I was thinking, maybe I can just make something really, really quick to have him leaving. So I did that, and that fly ended up to this bug yarn emerger. And this is a Mayfly emerger that we use in the lakes, but also on the rivers. And Mayfly fishing is heaven for me. We have it normally in Sweden, in the south part of Sweden where I live, from the 20th of May till the 10th of June. That's a holy period in my life. I'm out every day during that time. Normally we fish with done imitations, but the fish every now and then seems to prefer the emergers. And the emerger stays very low in the surface and they can pick them nice and slowly without being seen too good from above. So one of the secret with this pattern, and one of the things that we've been talking so much about when it comes to Mayfly emergers, is the position the fly stays in the surface during the emerging time. So many patterns I've seen over the years are tied with the abdomen hanging like this, straight down in the surface, floating on the thorax or on the wing case. I have never seen a Mayfly emerger hang like that, ever. They hang in this position, along the surface line. So that's the reason why we have a fairly good bunch of fibers in the tail and a good floating part in thorax and in the wing case. The good thing with this fly as well is that you only need one material, and that's the yellow-brown bug yarn. So let's start with this one. So I pick a Tiemco 5262, size 8, quite large ones. So I go in with the thread, cover the hook shank, and I do this 2 times. So I tie it in, clip off the remaining, and forward and backward. So altogether it's 3 times. Now I take this beautiful colored, it's just perfect. You can use tan as well, but I do prefer this color, the yellow and brown. And like you can see here, if I fold it, you have 2 different colors. You have brown fibers there and you have yellow fibers there, and that gives you a perfect match, a perfect mix for a Mayfly nymph. Look how nice it gets spread out. I just love that yarn. So I have a good bit like this, and I clip it. So I have 2 parts. So I have 2/3, maybe, something like that, and 1/3 here. So I have 1/3 and 2/3 in there. So I tie this end just like that, and the longer bit pointing forward. Open turn, and look how I go in with the thread, just like the full dressed salmon ties normally do. In there between the fingers, hold it there, go around and tighten the thread. That gives me a chance to have the material on top of the hook shank, and I get it just in that position. I like it. So I tie it in, strong turns, and there we go. Fold over the yarn beware of the hook point, and I twist it together with my tying silk, just like this. And you can see how you have a brown part twisted along the yellow fibers. Just that's because of the two colors in the yarn from the beginning. Twist it hard, even turns forward. And you can see how the segmentation and everything comes in place. Open up, take off the yarn from the thread, and there it's free. Tie it in, there we go. And I clip this off. Before I continue, I like to trim the tail because it's too brushy. So I take off some fibers here and from the top and underneath. I can even go through the bunch with the scissors, with the point of the scissor in here. And I take out some more fibers, just like that. So I want those tips uneven. Take the other bit. This one has been twisted and the fibers not doing well for this purpose. So what I do now is I take this bunch, and like you can see, I have some fibers pointing over the hook eye. Tie it in just behind like this, and all the way back to where I meet the front bit of the body. Now comes the good thing, the bit I had from the body. I clip this to dubbing. So I take small portions, tie it in, clip it, and I mix it between my fingers. This is the good thing. You can use this for all kind of purpose. Dub it. Can be, you need to be strong. You need to tie it in hard, otherwise it will spread out all over. So I go, give it a good bunch of dubbing here. Start with the dubbing behind the hook shank. Big brushy thorax. There we go. Tie it in, ribbit forward till I come to the hook eye again. Well, here I brush it out. Like this. There we go. Now, look here. I have the fiber pointing forward, and what I want is just a few fibers left. So I go into the middle of the bunch with the scissor, keep some more fibers on my own side, and I clip the middle bunch, which is, I would say, 2/3 of all the fibers. So there we go. Take half of the fibers I have left and tie them in, fold them backwards and tie them in at the side. They're sort of legs. Same thing on the other side, pointing backwards, tie it in there. Trim them, both sides equal length. Go backwards over the thorax a bit with the tying thread. Now comes the wing case. What I do, I use the comb, too long there, use the comb, spread out the fibers a bit, and what I want, I don't want to tangle the fibers, and I don't tie it tight over here. I want to have the fibers sit just next to each other, not tangled, and I lift it so I have a small bubble there. Can you see it? A small bubble. That bubble will hold a lot of air together with that thorax. Pushing it down a bit and hold it just there in position, tie it in, and try to get the turns a bit behind the hook eye, otherwise it will be difficult to trim them off. There we go. Goes near the scissor that you dear. So there we go. The fibers I have left here, tangle them, make a dubbing, and dub the thread. Just a small portion to cover the head. There we go. It's brilliant. So easy. And it shows in how many different ways you can use this yarn. Make another turn in there, and there we go. I use some Varnish, and we're done. Bug yarn emerger, Mayfly emerger. You can of course make those in a lot smaller size as well, just to match any type of Mayfly emerger. But this one is a killing pattern. So what you do is you use some floatant on the top of the wing case, maybe some on the thorax as well, and on the tail of course. And then you have it hanging just in the position you like it. You can't believe this fly is magic. Try it.